Baby, let's have sex tonight.
Oh my
Sex tonight. Suki, you're pooping your life away. Pooping your life away.
Yes, I am. I am.
Suki, we have an amazing show tonight. Bill Engvall, comedian, is here. YX official is here. Will Presti is here. The weatherman is here. Phil is here. You're here. I'm here. It is going to be an unbelievable night, Suk. It's going to be unbelievable.
I'm excited, and I'm glad I don't have to use the word poop. Or did I just do it?
You did. Watch this. We come back.
The Suki and Scott Show.
It's musical. It's magical.
You guys nailed it. You're great. You have great questions. You listen. You guys have such amazing energy.
The Suki and Scott Show.
Scotty, what's going on?
What a night we are in for tonight, Suk. By the way, Bill Engvall's coming up in just a little bit. YX official, remember the kid who went viral singing to his girl in the bathroom? He's coming up in just a little bit around 8:05 tonight. Suk, we're getting closer to Rick Springfield, by the way.
You know, we were able to nail down the Rick Springfield, and he's got a big treat, a big concert online.
We're working on it. We're this close. So we're 99.9% there with Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl. We're going to sing it. We're going to dance. It's going to be amazing. Our audience is going to, we're going to have a contest if it comes through. He's got a Valentine's Day special. It's going to be amazing. So
and you know what? Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so we're going to make it happen because we know our viewers want to make it happen. So we're doing our best to make it happen for you.
Yes,
Will Presti is back tonight too, right? So
Will Presti, former writer for Letterman. Will's got his musings on current events. Speaking of current events, Suk, I pulled a headline out of the paper today. I wanted to get your thoughts on it because I'm a little conflicted about this, Suki. 81-person French orgy broken up for violating COVID-19 curfew. Couple things stand out to me here.
81-person French orgy?
Yeah, first of all, the number's uneven. So somebody was obviously left out and watching, because how do you have an orgy with 81 people unless 3 were connected somehow? And you're telling me they were arrested. It was broken up for violating the curfew? Not the COVID, the 6 feet rule, but they violated a curfew. And I mean, you could have caught a lot more than just COVID-19 there in that little French orgy.
Well, the last headline that I had for you is that sexually transmitted diseases are on the rise as a result of COVID-19, right? So, things are happening, Scotty.
And listen, more importantly in the news today, I was very excited. Selma Hayek's boobs are getting a TV show of their own. And quite frankly, Suki, they deserve a TV show of their own. She's making a new project, HBO Max. It's where a 40-year-old woman's boobs talk to her. And if anybody's boobs should speak, it should be Selma Hayek, no?
Definitely, because that is one of my husband's passes. I mean, whenever he sees Selma Hayek, he's like, okay.
Really? He's got a Selma Hayek.
You remember young Selma Hayek? I mean, before, she was it in every which way.
Yeah.
And it's kind of ironic. I think the title of this show, I mean, her new HBO, is it an HBO special? I couldn't read all of it.
HBO Max. Yeah, I think it's a series.
It's a series. I mean, how men are fast. Either you're a boob man or a butt man, right?
That's true. That's listen. Boob, butt, legs.
Could be both.
The whole deal. I'm all three, Suki. I'm a triple threat kind of person.
But it is. I'm sure in Hollywood, usually a lot of women are just kind of flat chested and don't have a lot. And here comes this voluptuous, gorgeous brown Latina, and I'm sure.
Remember she was the vampire in that. What was the movie with George Clooney? One of Clooney's first films. She was the vampire down in. She's dancing with the snake, and then she turns into the vampire. It was a great movie. I can't remember the name. Harvey Keitel was in it. Do you remember? You know what I'm talking about?
Selma Hayek.
They go into the bar and everybody's a vampire in the bar.
Yes.
What the hell is the name of that movie? I can't remember it offhand.
I don't know. I don't know offhand. I don't know if our viewers do either.
Somebody will know it. One of our folks will will chime in. Suki, everybody loading up tonight.
You know what I mean? But it's true. Like I do believe using your assets sometimes in Hollywood, especially 25, 30 years ago. You know, she's been around. She's been in the game for a very long time. So I'm sure, yeah, her boobs did a lot of talking back in the day.
That's funny. And listen, out on the internet today, on the old internet machine, you know, there are a lot of viral videos.
Desperado, right?
No, not Desperado. It was
not Frida.
No, George Clooney. Do you look up George Clooney movies with Harvey Keitel? What's his name was in it? The big director from Pulp Fiction.
Savages?
What's his name from Pulp Fiction?
I'm hearing myself on your.
You coming through? You getting echoed?
No,
I don't hear you. I don't hear you at all.
Okay.
Anyway, online today. You know how
Sunset?
No.
Savages?
No. Stop reading off Selma Hayek movies. You got to go to George Clooney, for God's sake. Suki, you know how Trump was always a viral video dancing? Bernie Sanders was always a viral video dancing.
Yes.
Bernie's sitting at the inauguration with his mittens. There was that one woman who was the track star with the mask on who was dancing.
Yes.
Today, somebody online put together this viral video with a little bit of everybody. The bongo guy's the best.
Let's just put everybody in there and just make it happen. I like that a lot.
By the way, From Dusk Till Dawn, Will Presti just wrote me. From Dusk Till Dawn was the movie.
Thank you, Will Presties.
So listen, before we bring in Bill Engvall, legendary comedian, he's on Last Man Standing with Tim Allen right now. He's got a recurring role. Give us a little. Tell me who's on the line here, because we got a ton of people.
We got Burns, we got Teresa Ricardo,
all over the country.
Shadow, Pam Apolloni, I'm sorry, Jeannie Clay, Rory Wright, Zoe Marie, Donna Fraschetto, Philippine Richardson, Jordan Gray, Beverly Sullivan, and Will. Will's here.
Will's in there.
Will is very active on the thread right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, yes, Mr. Presti. Well, listen, Suk, our first guest, we've been looking forward to him for a long time. Bill Engvall is the guy's a legendary comedian, right?
Big, huge.
I mean, listen, from Dancing with the Stars, Blue Collar Comedy Tour, right, with Jeff Foxworthy and the guys. Like I said, he's got a recurring role in Last Man Standing with Tim Allen right now on Fox. We're going to bring Bill in. Let me give you a little taste of Bill on stage here for a sec before we bring him in.
Remember that first year of marriage, you go swimsuit shopping together? Your wife buys little sexy string bikinis? Oh, yeah. 21 years later, we don't swim. Remember that? You go shopping with them, maybe trying on that little sexy bikini, and then from behind the dressing room door, you hear this, "You want to see what it looks like?" And we're like, "God dang right." 21 years later, buddy, you sitting in a little chair the store gives you, holding her purse. And from behind the dressing room door, you hear, "You have got to be kidding me." And our brain's telling us, don't ask. But we can't stop it. Can I see it? No, I'm not coming out in this thing. All right, I'm going to go look at tires.
Suk, I've been there before. Let's bring him in. Bill Engvall. Bill, how are you, buddy?
Hey, guys. How are you?
How are you?
Good. Before we get into all this, let me answer a couple questions. One, the reason there was 81 people in the French orgy is because someone has to film it.
Thank you, Bill. Thanks for clearing that up for me. I appreciate that.
It's what I do. And the second thing is, if Selma Hayek's boobs have a TV show, television as we know is over. I know this pandemic was bad, but this why do writers sit around and try to come up with clever itchy kind of shows? It's like, let's just make a show about a woman's boobs who talk to her. And someone in a very high executive position went,
Brilliant.
you know what?
I love
That's
it.
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
What the hell has happened to us?
But you know what, Bill? Her boobs have been talking for years. That's
Yeah,
all.
Bill, they've been talking to me for a long time.
I don't. I guess maybe it's the age. I don't know. I mean, I loved Farrah Fawcett, but I never had any of her body parts talking to me. It was like
Scott had her poster talking.
Did you, Bill? Did you have the poster?
So you know,
only un-American boys did not have it.
That red post with the swimsuit,
Oh.
the red swimsuit.
And her and Linda Ronstadt with the roller skates on.
Linda
Those were my
Yes, with the roller skates. Absolutely. Was she wearing shorts, right? Linda
Oh
Ronstadt?
yeah, the little Adidas shorts, whatever they were. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Bill, how you doing, man? Listen, I know you got the last man standing recurring role. We're going to talk about that in a second, but I saw you on and by the way, I know you've been on Kelly Clarkson, you're on all the big shows, and you're thinking, who the hell are Suki and Scott, right? Well, I just want to assure you, right? Who the hell are these two? Who are these two schlubs?
Who are these two numbnuts that I got to
Right.
talk to right now?
Right. Bill, you're like, has my career sunk to this level that my PR people have gotten me on this Suki? Just so you know, and so you feel good, this is the hottest digital show in all the land right now.
Oh, I knew that. Listen, Scott, I've gone through when I won the American Comedy Awards Best Male Stand-Up in a nightclub, I was up against guys like George Wallace, Richard Jenney, all these guys who I respected, and I won it. And I walked on stage, and the first words out of my mouth was, I know you were all sitting there thinking, who the hell's Bill Engvall?
I love it. But yeah, no, listen, we are, it's a pleasure to have you here. What show can you get, little kids running through the screen?
She's a cutie.
Okay, goodbye.
It's I think we get, I know it happens to me is I kind of get caught up in this business of what I have not done instead of remembering what I have done. And I've been so lucky. I've achieved every goal I've ever set in front of myself out there in LA. And, as my wife said one time, she goes, if you decide to quit tomorrow, nobody's going to say, oh, God, you almost made it. It's I think the only thing left is Bill Engvall on ice. I don't know.
Or we do a show where your boobs talk. It would be beautiful.
Maybe I'll get boob implants and Bill's boobs talking. Maybe they'll be prophetic and they'll tell things that are going to happen.
So funny. But listen, on that Kelly Clarkson show, I know you were talking about your appearance on Dancing with the Stars.
Right.
And here you are right here looking sharp. You got, with Emma Slater, beautiful lady. But you said that show, I think your exact words were, that show is brutal and it's got kind of a dark side to it. So what'd you mean by that?
Well, I don't know that the dark side. What you realize when you're on it is two things. One, we were told that if you ever get hurt and you can't get up, to raise your hand because they'll just cut away. The other thing, I actually was going to turn the show down because I kind of had the same thought that you just said, Scott, about, is this where my career's gone now? But my wife said, I think you ought to do this. It's 13 million people a week watching it, and I was on for 13 weeks. But it is brutal. I mean, but I say it's brutal only because I was an idiot. Did I go get in the stretching? Oh, there's a good one. Yeah, that's another beauty.
I like the outfit, Bill. The outfit.
Well, you know what's funny? I will tell you a funny story, Suki, is that the highest scores we got, in fact, my daughter, of all people, brought this up. She said, did you notice that the highest score you got was the only dance they didn't have you in some goofy outfit? And she was right, because, I knew what I was. I was the yuck guy. I was the get the laughs and do what I got to do. And I figured that out early on. But the problem is, if anybody's listening, they're going to do this show, take my advice, get into aerobics, stretching, and yoga. Because I said, oh, it's dancing. How tough can this be? Well, after I tore my groin, pulled my hamstring, and had to have a knee replaced, I might have taken my own advice if I'd had half a brain.
And let me ask you a question. Was there, when you came out of it, were you like, I enjoy dancing now? Like, did you feel like you took more out of it than, like in practicality? Look at this. Is your wife like, can we do this tonight, honey?
Actually, that is my wife. I don't know how that picture got in there, but
that's a bedroom shot right there.
Yeah. That what you don't see is what I'm looking at is the cops behind their doors going, all right, let her down. So what? Yes, I found I love dancing, but it's in fact it was funny when I was on that show. I called my son at college, and I said, if you have never listened to anything I said, listen now. I said, go get in a dance class right now. And he said, why? And I go, because guys that can dance, they get the girls that other guys don't get.
It's true. It's true.
He didn't go in.
That is definitely, you're surrounded by a lot of women.
About, right? Put that on.
But the one question I always get is they said, if they did a reunion show, would you do it again? And I initially would always said, yeah, without a doubt. But I don't know now.
Could your body handle it? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, because I was 57 when I did that show. And, it was interesting because I figured out at the end of the run that I had danced 7 days a week, 6 hours a day for 13 weeks.
Wow.
At 57 years old, let me tell you something, Scotty. 57-year-old men aren't designed to dance 7 days a week, 6 hours a day for 13. We're designed to dance once a year drunk at a wedding.
Yeah, right. Once at a wedding, yeah. The rest of the time on the couch with the remote control.
Yeah, before I went into that class, I looked like Trump dancing. I did the white guy dance.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Oh wait, so you look like this?
Yeah, that was my go-to move.
Well, listen, you made it to the finals, right? You beat
my deal closer, right? Yeah, I made it to the final. But again, let me just stress, it wasn't my dancing that got me there. What I realized what the show was. If it was a true dance competition, none of us would have been asked to do it. But I loved it. I had a blast, and I think the audience saw that I was really trying too. I mean, the first couple of weeks I was just like, let me just get through the first 2 weeks. I'm good. I can laugh with my buddies about how I was on a dancing show. But I will be honest with you that the longer it went, it started getting really competitive.
I can imagine.
Bill, I know you're working on getting your degree in Christian studies. Have you finished it? Have you finished it up?
I've got 1 more week in this class, and I've got 1 class left, and it'll be a real labor of love by the time I'm done with it.
Yes. Speaking of Christian studies, I mean, does that have anything to do with you playing Reverend Paul on Last Man Standing now?
You know what, Scotty? It's funny you asked that because when I got called to play the character of Reverend Paul, I was like, yeah, it sounds fun. I knew Tim. It'd be fun to hang out with him for a week. And I played a lot of characters in other shows, but this one just felt different. It felt really organic. And I can honestly say that it was because of this role that I decided to take a different path in my life. And
wow.
And by the way, this picture from this week was one of the funnest weeks. Try to imagine being on set with Jay Leno, wow. Tim Allen, and me. It was the poor director that week must have had an aneurysm because it was just a joke with him.
Well, listen, you know what? But I want to play a quick clip from the show. Was that your wife? Is that your wife?
I'm gonna give you a little special treat.
Oh, what do you got?
Is that your grandbaby?
Oh,
this is my granddaughter Autumn. Can you say hi?
What's her name?
Autumn.
Autumn.
Very a little cute.
Hello, Autumn.
Oh, and her mom is right there.
Hello, Autumn.
Autumn's like, get me out of here. But anyway,
I'm not gonna lie, that baby was cute.
Oh, thank you. You're cute.
That's my baby.
I want to play a clip from Last Man Standing. Facebook, if you're listening, this was cleared. I swear it was cleared. Do not clip my show.
Run into that too?
All the time on Facebook. But anyway, we did get permission to use this clip, so I want to show a clip. We'll talk on the other side.
Okay.
Hey, Paul, got a minute to talk?
Well, I was praying, but you're here, so that didn't work.
Listen, it's a great service today. I miss Alice, though, on the organ, She really jams on Amazing Grace, huh?
Yeah, poor thing had to have carpal tunnel surgery.
Ah, yeah, I heard about that. And with the bowling tournament come up, she won't be able to bowl. Heck. And she's your top scorer. Heckety, heck.
That was a fun skit, Mike. What do you want?
I don't want anything. I'm here to help. Listen, if you need an extra player, I'm willing to let Kyle go.
Well, I've seen Kyle bowl. And as a pastor, I know I'm not supposed to pass judgment, but he sucks.
Wasn't this sermon today about how the congregation is just one big family?
I thought you were napping.
I dip in and out. But since he's joined the ministry, he's actually part of the church family.
You know, Mike, Jesus hung out with the lepers and the prostitutes, but nobody likes a bad bowler.
That's true. Nobody liked. I was on a bowling team for a long time. Oh, that's great. You know what I noticed? You know, Nancy Travis plays his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you on your show. Hold on. That was the wrong one. Let me get to it. Where'd it go? I had it. Oh, here it is. So Nancy Travis, right?
Right.
Plays his wife on that show. And then we go back to your show. And there she is playing your wife, right?
Isn't that interesting?
By the way, that's Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. We gave her her first job.
That's amazing.
Jennifer
And
Lawrence.
we had no idea.
Yeah, Suki, look at Jennifer Lawrence. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The
And
Bill
you see the
Engvall
little guy
show.
there, the little guy right, and the kid on the far right went on to star in Criminal Minds.
Okay.
And that's Graham Patrick Martin, and the little boy is Skylar Gisondo, who was in the remake of the Vacation movie, and he just did. If you saw the movie Social Media, he was the kid.
I did.
So,
Wow.
as my manager says, I do a great job of promoting other people's career.
Or just seeing talent at a very young age and being able to see these amazing actors.
I got to tell you, when Jennifer Lawrence came in, we and the producers and I all agreed that we would be writing the sketch where she goes off to college pretty quick, because you just knew she was going to explode.
Yeah, wow. And she sure did.
And bless her heart, every interview she did with the Hunger Games and all that, she mentioned my name.
Really?
Yeah, she's a great girl.
That's amazing. That's
Listen,
amazing.
Bill, what do you plan on doing with your degree in Christian studies, out of curiosity? I mean, obviously, it's something that was near and dear to your heart that you went back and felt like you had to do and pursue.
But you know, I kind of am going to just let it play out. I tell you, I'm doing something right now that I really enjoy, and I think, and it's becoming pretty popular because of what we're going through and all this. Is that I do a thing on Facebook on Sunday mornings called Sunday Mornings with Bill, and it's just a little 10-minute inspirational thing. It's not any heavy-duty preaching or anything like that. But it gives people some hope. And to know that we're going to get through this and we're going to be better on the other side of it, hopefully. Mm-hmm. But I found it kind of that's what's happening right now. I mean, I'm still going to do my stand-up and stuff, but hopefully. But, you know, it's just I feel like I've been given so much in my life. It's time for me to give back to the people that made me where I'm at. I mean, I've been doing this for 40 plus years. There's no rhyme or reason for these people to have hung in there that long. So I feel like maybe if I can give them a little inspirational message that gets them through the next week, then that's kind of what the old man upstairs wants me to do.
It's really cool because you've pretty much checked off every comedy box, right? So
yeah.
Is there any other iteration that you could possibly do?
I don't know. That's a great question because, you know, obviously you're always looking to kind of expand your fan base, and I'm hoping that maybe I can reach out with some people, and hopefully, you know, once we get back doing the stand up, that I'm going to start writing some stuff that, you know, that they can get, and you know, I've gone through the getting older bits, so now it's I'm actually thinking about just doing a tour called These Are My Favorites, and just clip off the ones that because I'll tell you, it's interesting with stand up. When I first started, I used to use this analogy that I had this well of material, and I had that pointy shovel, and I'm just slinging jokes left and right. And after 40 years, I've traded that pointy shovel in for that square one. I'm just kind of scraping the bottom. There's got to be something funny here.
Bill, you know, it was such a big set of yours was when you did I just put it up, here's your sign.
Yeah.
Right. That was so popular along with the blue collar stuff. I mean, it was huge. Where'd you come up with the whole here's your sign, yeah,
I will tell you the story. The joke used to be that I thought stupid people should be slapped. And one day my wife said, you just don't look like the kind of guy that walks around slapping people. And so I can tell you, I was in Omaha, Nebraska at the Funny Bone Comedy Club. I don't even know if it's still there. And you were there for a week. So you had time to work on material. And I came up with this idea of a sign that just said, I'm stupid. And you would give them out. And that way nobody would rely on these people.
Right.
You emasculate them. And I got to tell you, that thing got so popular that I used to actually sell paper signs at the end of the show that said, I'm stupid, for $1 a piece or 2 for $5. And you'd be amazed how many people bought 2 for $5.
And when you look at the blue collar comedy tour that you guys did, right? I mean, here, look at it. So you, Foxworthy, Ron White, Larry the Cable Guy. Not only was it hugely popular, but you guys must have just had the ultimate good time together.
Well, imagine being on the road with 3 of your buddies. You're selling out arenas and they're throwing stupid money at you. I mean, I don't know that it gets any better. We held the record for selling out the Nashville arena in 24 hours. And we were eventually dethroned by Bon Jovi. Now, there's 2 terms that do not go together: blue collar comedy and Bon Jovi.
But you know what? That whole thing. It feels like there was the kings of comedy, there was the queens of comedy. I mean, there's that whole tour, that whole kind of sentiment. It really had a lot of tentacles for a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Well, I think what it was with you, a lot of it was that you were getting a real bang for your buck. Whether it was the kings of comedy or us or the queens of comedy. And as far as our tour goes, we reached out to an audience that was largely overlooked. Pretty much everybody between LA and New York. And it was lightning in a bottle. I mean, people just were crazy about it. I mean, people would dress up like Larry, and I remember one story that really, this was when I knew that we were in another realm. For whatever reason, we all came from different locales, and we would usually do 2 to 3 shows, back to back to back. So we were playing somewhere in the Midwest, and we had all chartered a different jet. And we flew into this little airport, and for whatever reason, the promoter got us 4 separate limousines. We didn't ask for it, he just did it. And after the show, we drove back. This caravan of limos drives out to this little airport, and each limo peels off in front of a private jet. And I looked at Foxworthy and I said, this is as close to being a rock star as we're ever going to get.
So you each had your own jet, huh?
Yeah, because we were going, it was the end of the run, and we were going
different directions.
Yeah. But, it was always made me laugh that people were always like, can I get backstage passes? Can I get backstage? And I go, this isn't U2, all right? It's like there's no bar, there's no open bar, there's not girls running around.
Right.
4 guys and a plate of cube cheese, it was.
But I mean, like you guys, you do in a live audience like that, and filling a stadium to that capacity, which was only comparable to Bon Jovi. You're pretty much at rock star status when it comes to comedians. I mean, you're already there. You're in the pantry.
Yeah, it was. And the thing that's interesting is because none of us, to my knowledge, really bought into that. We were just 4 guys. We just 4 guys that hit at the right time. And, but it was, even to this day, and I think it's been, 10, 20 years since we did that. People are still begging for us to get back together.
Especially now, Bill. Especially
now.
I
think, listen, I always tell people, I never say no. I never say never. And if the guys got together and said they want to do it again, I'd be all in, because it would be really fun. But that was something that I don't know will ever happen again. It was insanity that, there'd be 300 people in the meet and greet line. And, and the thing I think that was one of the big selling points of it, not only because there was 4 very funny guys, but also because the show was clean enough that anybody could come see it. You could have brought your daughter to see the show.
Yeah.
And that was what we all agreed on, that it had to be that.
Well, that's the stuff that I appreciate, because let me tell you something. I'm always like thumbing through stuff now, and I'm like, can't watch this. Nope, can't do that. Nope, we're not ready to have that conversation yet. Too complicated.
Yeah.
It's too dystopic. We don't need dystopia. We're already living in a surreal world. And, there is something to be said about clean comedy.
The only thing that we didn't do that I really wanted us to do was to do a show for the troops overseas. I think that would have been huge. We tried to get it together, and just the logistics never worked out. But that's one of the things that I really I admire those folks, and I think sometimes a lot of times it gets forgotten is the families back home, what they have to go through, and
a lot.
It's like I used to always say that everybody in America ought to drop down on their knees and thank God that I wasn't in the military, because it would not have been good. I'd be the guy going, why is he shooting at me? I like him. I don't know why he's shooting.
You got to go bone spurs in the feet. Bill, it's when Last Man Standing on Fox. That's what night of the week is that?
I want to say it's Thursday. I think it's February 11th.
That's like we're such a good plug, right? What day of the week is that, Bill?
I don't know. Just check your TV guide. Does anybody even still get TV Guide?
No. And it's funny because sometimes we'll have folks on. We had Joan Van Ark on a couple of weeks ago. Right. And I pulled out, the
TV
Knots Landing
cover.
TV Guide covers. And it's just, do you remember? I was always so excited to get the TV Guide and look through, see what was on this week, right?
I'll tell you, Fraser, when I first started doing stand-up, my grandmother thought it was wonderful, and she would cut the jokes out of Reader's Digest and send them to me.
I love it. Bill, listen, man, this was just an absolute pleasure and honor to have you on. Thank you so much for coming up. Now, you're going, actually, before I let you go, you have a show coming up, a live arena show coming up soon?
It's a performing arts theater in Surprise, Arizona. Which is just like a suburb of Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
When is it?
It's the 27th of February.
Of February, and Surprise.
So Arizona. Arizona peeps out there. And by the way, I got to be honest with you, this is one of the funnest shows I've ever done. This was so much fun.
It's a new addition to our family.
Oh, it's a hamster.
Yeah.
Do you know what you want to, Jake? Jake, my dog would love to play with that.
Oh, bring the dog. I want to see the dog real quick.
No.
He might play a little rough.
Wait, Bill, listen, I need you to dig down deep and say what you just said so I could clip it and use it for promotional purposes. What you just said about the show in 3, 2,
just say it one more time.
I have done so many online interviews, and I have to say that they all should watch this one so they know how to do it right. This has been the most fun one I've ever had the opportunity to be on.
Bill, thank you so much.
Like, you know what? Let's just tell your other guests thanks for coming on, but we don't have time.
Suki, Venmo, Bill. Venmo
got it.
Money.
Doing it right now, Scotty. Got it.
Bill, thank you so much.
You guys are great.
Man.
Thank you very
You're
much.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you for coming on, buddy.
So
All right,
cute.
bye-bye.
And thanks for sharing your granddaughter with us. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to go play with her now.
Thank you.
Take care, bud. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Suk, what a great guy, huh?
Really good. Really
What a
good.
great guy.
Really good.
Suk, I had to have him. I had to have him say that. I had to have him plug the show one more time before he left because it was too good. I needed
Scotty,
it clean.
you know what, Scotty? I love that you have no shame in the game. Just say
I have no shame. Suki will never see Bill Engvall again. It doesn't matter.
You know what? I have a funny feeling Bill's going to come back on the show.
No, he will. He will. You see, loved it. He had a great time. Suki, so much more to go. We got YX Official coming up with his music. The Weatherman's coming. He's going to be great. We loved this. He was so funny. We'll get reintroduced to him, but lots more show to do, Suk. But first, these words. You know how they have all those massage guns they use at the gyms now to work people out? The trainers use them. Well, this Yobo, it's your own personal little handheld.
Massager.
It's this big. It's almost the size of your cell phone. And they come in all kinds. Here's the accessories, Philly Kid. Look, you get all those different things that go into the gun. And you literally, if you have like just a sore neck, right?
That's me.
People use it, right? Sook's got the sore neck. You put it on your thighs or any part of your body. It's just Phil, just start singing. I'm going to just sit here like this.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Listen, here's the thing. You guys go to theyobo.com, right? It's across the screen, yobo.com. When you go there, if you type in the code Suki and Scott, you get free shipping, right? Because shipping costs a fortune these days. So you get free shipping on every order, yobo.com. You type in the code Suki and Scott. Again, you get them in blue. You can get them in pink. Here's all the different colors. They have 6 different colors, right? You got black, red, pink, green, blue, and silver. And the carrying case with the 4 attachments.
This thing is like working like a charm and getting all these little kneading my muscles. You know what I mean?
Sook, you know, I had like 5 years ago, I had that car accident where I got hit from behind by 2 cars and it screwed up my neck. And I got to tell you, this thing makes it feel off. It's awesome. The Yobo.
By the way, Valentine's Day is coming. You know, talk about the gift that keeps giving. This is the gift.
There you go.
That's true. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Theyobo.com.
Theyobo.com, Phil.
Gonna get 2 of them.
Suki and Scott, and you receive free shipping.
Yes, indeed. Sook, where'd you go? I lost you. Did you leave the program?
No, I was just going to go get the Yobo. Can I tell you, that has been such a lifesaver. Scotty, I had such a kink in my neck. I can't even tell you. And the last couple of nights, all I've been doing is just kneading away at my kink. That Yobo has helped me so much. And that's just me, because, you know, you can't go get a massage. Your husband doesn't want to massage you. Your kids don't. It's like you can't be that person going up against a wall going like this.
Suki, I love the Yobo. Theyobo.com. Go check it out. Like we said, Valentine's Day is coming up. It's very economical.
So
it's
true.
not as expensive as the other ones. Go check it out. It's just a great product. And Sook, listen, we're very excited. Our next guest in the house, he goes by the initial just YX. Suki.
YX.
And when we played some of his videos on the show, I fell in love with this guy. I thought his stuff was amazing. Let me reintroduce you to him before we bring him in. And Suki, let's have sex tonight. Remember that song?
I do.
There's another. This is one of my other favorites when he's sitting outside bathroom.
You said we were gonna smash tonight, but you ate that last apple pie. And now your stomach isn't feeling right. I told you that didn't smell alright, and now you're pooping your life away.
Oh my gosh, chill out.
Oh, you're pooping your life away.
Better not be posting this.
Yeah, you're pooping your life away. You're pooping your life away, baby. And now we can't smash, 'cause you got hella gas. You better wash your ass. You know it's not cool.
That's the best line. No, we can't smash. You got hella gas.
Let's bring him in. And your ass.
There he is. YX in the house.
What's up, YX?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, bud? Hey, are you on a cell phone right now?
I actually am.
If you turn it sideways, we'll get a full picture of you.
Is that the magic? Hold on. Okay.
Can you do it?
Yeah, my girl.
There you go.
Nice. My girl was like, "If you're gonna be streaming with your little friends, let me buy you this."
Little friends, how dare she say that? How dare
when
she?
did you come up with this concept of like making fun of your girlfriend? I mean,
busting her chops.
It is hysterical.
You know what's crazy? Before we got on right now, I was actually doing that in the living room. I don't know if we're vibing right now because of the song I was singing, but so here's the thing. I have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
My girl is more relaxed. And sometimes she does things that I think are hilarious, and or we get into some like argument or something, and the only way I know how to communicate is through music. You know, I'm not very good just being able to speak to someone about what I'm feeling. So I decided I'm going to grab the ukulele and sing to her what I feel in my heart.
Right.
So that way, if she's still mad, you can't really get mad at someone singing to you. Right?
No.
That's not true. You can still get mad at someone singing to you. It's not.
She does it though.
Well, when you're talking about her pooping her life away.
Well, it's only because I don't want to talk about that. That's too personal. But it's because I felt like she's there alone. I want her to know I support her.
That you're there. Now, do you make up these songs on the fly while you're just playing?
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's actually something I guess that I'm grateful for. Is not just even the funny stuff, but even my serious music. I do it very quickly. Like I get on live and people watch me create the entire song from scratch. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really good with words, but I'm horrible with words with friends.
Love it. Words with friends is the worst. Let me ask you a question. If I said YX, you got Suki and Scott, the Suki and Scott show, one of the biggest digital shows in America right now. You could bang out 30 seconds on us with that ukulele?
You know it don't stop with Suki and Scott. This show is hot. And all you gotta do is prime on that time. And you're gonna have a good time with them. They always got something cooking. Yeah. Suki and Scott. There you go.
Oh, I'll take it.
So pay the man. Give him some
Pay
royalties.
him.
It's weird too because I bet you people probably thinking, "Oh, that was staged." No, that was just
not at all.
It's really just off the top of your head. No, this is a live show. Listen, YX. Now, when you're annoying the crap out of her, and she's like doing her task, putting on her makeup. Has she like gotten angry at you? Like come at you? Like what are you doing?
You're asking me if she put her hands on me.
No, like getting upset, like really upset. That's all I'm saying.
She gets upset. Hold on.
I love when she's in the bathroom and she's like, "You better not be posting this."
Hang on one second. Hang on. A second.
He's going to get her, Suk.
Hey,
Suk, we're gonna sing to her.
Come here with the ukulele.
Oh, he's got the ukulele. This is great.
Is she coming?
Can you sing the "Let's Have Sex Tonight" live song for her?
Actually, yeah, sure. Did you guys see the new one though?
No, I haven't seen a new one.
Man, that's hilarious.
It's on TikTok.
It's on TikTok, Instagram. It's
Oh, can you do it live?
I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but you'll love it.
Hey, babe, how are you?
There she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you see how
so cute? Look at you.
Wait, what's your name?
Vivian.
Vivian, did you say to YX if you're gonna go online with your little friends tonight? Is that what you said?
You say that all the time. No, you got me this to go on.
Oh yes, I did.
But she didn't say little because she thinks we're little. It's because I'm short. So
does he sleep on the
little friends?
I don't care that you are.
Oh, now you're trying to put on a show for company. Okay.
No.
So
does
let me
he sleep
ask you,
on the
how
couch
do
a
you
lot?
feel about him using you as part of his way of expression and comedy, and like all of us just having so much fun with it right now?
I have mixed emotions. Sometimes it's really funny, and sometimes I want to break his face. So those are real reactions. So.
I love it. Well, listen, the good thing is, YX, our audience thinks she's beautiful, so you're in good shape so far, bud.
I mean, I don't know what she sees in me. My hair is always a mess, and I'm always very random. But no, it was in the beginning. It was our little thing. I would make songs about just our personal stuff, and she would always think it was cute. So I thought, well, let's share it with the rest of the world and see.
There you go.
But it just it's not. It's not the same thing, especially because I don't ever know what's good to talk about. I just sing about whatever.
That is amazing. And Vivian, this guy makes up stuff on the fly. Is unbelievable. He just sang our new theme song.
He's super slick.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Quickly.
Well, he said there's a new one online that we're going to get live right now, a new TikTok.
Can you stay there for us, please?
So you need to stay there while he sings to you.
Sure.
And the rest of our audience.
Love
Oh man, you guys want to get me in trouble.
Look at Usa.
Which one was it that you guys wanted?
So you said you had a new one.
You had the new one.
Oh no, yeah, it's actually on Instagram. It was to a karaoke, an instrumental.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah, so do one of the other ones that we like. You know, the Let's Have Sex Tonight was funny.
Let's have sex tonight. I was very upset.
Baby, let's have sex tonight. Baby, let me put it on me, put it on me. Baby, let me put it on me, put it on me. Ooh.
I don't know if I want to get too descriptive with the lyrics.
Yeah, you probably want to bleep that.
So it was weird because she was just in a. Can I say this?
Yeah.
Okay, she was just in like a mood, and when she's like that,
They all are YX. They all are. Get used to it.
I'm afraid to approach her when she's like that. I try to give her space. So from a distance, a very safe distance, where if something's thrown at me, I have time to move. I try and sing to her to kind of make her laugh.
It works 90% of the time.
I would say it's gonna like a 60% of the time it works out okay.
Are you surprised at how so many of us are gravitating towards this connection that the two of you have, and we all just are just really
you guys got millions of views
to you guys? Yeah.
I mean, I'm grateful for the experience. It was so it kind of all started really when my girl kind of was telling me, hey, because I have so not to make any situation dark, but I have problems with anxiety and stuff like that. So she was very like telling me like, you should just sing about these things. And I came out with like PTSD and everything like that. And I said, well, you know what? I don't want my page to be always so serious.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put the funny stuff in there too, kind of show the different layers. But I think the main thing for me when it comes to my relationship with my girl is I'm singing about the things that we have and problems that we have in relationships, and someone said to me, not all heroes wear capes. And I'm just basically here to like give a voice to all the men or women in the world that are dealing with, not being heard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I posted a video.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, Scott. Tell me if I'm
go
wrong.
ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask you, Suki. So
Go
if your husband, I'm not sure if you're married. I'm sorry. But
Yep, he's around.
Has your husband ever asked you, honey, what would you like to eat? And you say, I don't know, whatever. And then he's made suggestions, and you said, no, I don't want that.
always.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy that we're all there. So literally, I'm waiting for her to pick something so we can order to eat. Because I've made Scott, I've made suggestions.
Right.
Scott, I said pizza. I said Chinese. I said fried chicken. Scott, I made suggestions. And no, I was like, all right, well, babe, and take the tablet. You order what you want. I'm going to eat whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Yep.
And it took hours, Scott. Hours.
I feel your pain, bro. It never fails.
When you see my Instagram video or my TikTok video, the new one I posted, if I have time to create a whole song, that's how long it took. Okay. But what I'm saying is, but we don't get that opportunity to speak on those issues, right? Because,
right. Yep.
They'll look at us crazy. But now I literally have a bunch of men like, well, this is weird, reaching out to me saying, hey, thank you for giving us a voice. And I love you, and crying, videos of them crying.
Yeah. I love it, man.
And I'm going to post it on my social media.
You were talking about that, original content. I know, listen, aside from all the fun stuff you do, man, you got a good voice. You're a talented guy. And I know you have some original music. Would you do a tune for us, an original tune?
Yeah. Well, here's one I wrote about. So I travel a lot because I'm writing other songs for a bunch of other musicians. And
yeah.
So we're always in different time zones. So sun is setting here, rising where you are. You stand under the clouds, I stand under the stars.
The distance may seem far, but it's not keeping us apart. I hold a place for you in the center of my heart. So baby, please don't cry. I'll try to speed up time until I'm right here by your side. So for now, I will say good morning, you could say good night, and I know we'll meet again in the middle of time. I'm on the road now touring, but you're always on my mind, and I know we'll meet again in the middle of time. So that's like,
I never heard that one.
I don't know if it got cut off.
I just love it. You guys are so sweet. Can I tell you that? It's so sweet.
I actually made that up now.
I never heard it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was like,
How long have the two of you been together, out of curiosity?
oh,
How
I'm gonna
long
tell you
have
the
that-
crazy
Oh my
story.
God.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy story.
Give it a crazy story. Go ahead. Give
You
it
are
to me.
not ready, boo boo, for this. Okay? I met her 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
9 years ago, she was she was recruiting for. I was looking for a job in mechanical assembly or something like that. This is before I was doing music, and you know I got dressed because her voice just sounded amazing on the phone. She's like, "We're gonna have dinner, and we're gonna just talk, and we're gonna have breakfast. We're gonna talk about your resume." I was like, "Cool." So I meet her. And as soon as she walks through the door, you know when you're into someone, everything slows down, time just makes no sense. I literally heard that melody when she walked through the door, and everyone broke their neck to look at her, right? And I was nervous. And then it went from a 5-minute interview to a 30-minute just conversation of us just talking. Now,
That's true, yes.
that was the last time I saw her. She never called me after that. I would reach out to her endlessly. For months would go by. I would say, "Hey, what's up?" A month later, "Hey." I was like, "Okay."
That's not true.
Do
He
you want to
got the
hang out?
job. He
What are you
got the
talking about?
job.
That's not true. I can pull up the
No,
WhatsApp
but
you have.
you got the job and you
That's-
declined the
Okay,
job.
wait. I declined the job because I knew if I took the job, I was never gonna get a chance with her.
That's only because I'm a true professional.
Come on, Scott.
Thinking.
Come on, Scott. You know what it is, Scott. And you know,
Thinking ahead.
Years later of like trials and tribulations of like uphill climb and battle, just trying to get her to respond to one message. And then Suki, she
What got
slides
her?
up. She slides up in the DMs.
Oh my God. I complimented you.
She slides, Scott. She slid up in the DMs head first. She was. She says, "Hard eyes." What am I supposed to do with that?
You got hard eyes?
Just hard eyes.
Wow.
Complimented the song.
She complimented the song. I FaceTimed her because I, like a fool, still have her number saved. And I reached out and I was like, and you know, I had tried everything in the book to try to get her to go out with me. So I really was like gassed out at this point. So I just said, "Hey, what's up?" And then I said, "Listen, before we hang up and I never see you again for another 8 years, now is your chance to have just one time to hang out with me. I promise you, if that one time you don't like hanging out with me, we don't ever have to speak again." But of course, put on some cologne in my James Brown moves.
Nice. And now you're singing to her while she's on the toilet. It's a beautiful
Now
thing.
she hates my guts.
Join the crowd, bro. It's all the same.
So cute. So
YX,
cute.
you're the man. But listen, first of all, where could everybody go see your TikToks and Instagrams? Tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah. So my TikTok is y.x.official.
Official. Okay.
Yeah, and the same thing for my my Instagram. Same thing. I for my Twitter, it's IamYXOfficial. I don't have a YouTube yet, but I do update everyone on my Instagram and my TikTok when I'm going to be releasing music or anything like that. And if you want to laugh, if you want to cry,
If you want to feel a something,
feeling
you gotta
something,
get-
baby.
Mira, you gotta get on my life. You gotta push a button or something, and you're gonna feel something.
I love it. I love it.
The eyes, Chico, the eyes. They never lie, man.
Always in
You
the
know what I
eyes.
say, papi? You know, I did this. Forget about it, papi.
Listen, man, we're doing, I think we're doing, because we have a lot of
We're
singers
going
on
to
this
do a
show.
Valentine's Day special.
A lot of great singers on this show. We're doing a Valentine's Day special that I'm going to put together. So if you would like, and I'll work through your guy. If you want to send us one of your love songs, I'd love to have you on, bro. It's pre-produced, not live. Okay. And I if you want to do it, that would be great. And we're on a bunch of different streaming platforms, and I'd love to have you on if you want to send us something. Even if it's original.
That's really interesting. That's actually really interesting because just right before we got on the live with you guys, I wrote an amazing love song called Shaniqua.
There you go. No. Shaniqua?
Just a high school crush, Shaniqua
was her name?
Shaniqua. I love it. No. It was a good song though. No. It was super hard.
I thought it was Aisha.
Yeah. Or Sinead. One of those. So great.
You can keep going. Just okay. I'm sorry.
Bro, listen. Before you go, give me another 30 seconds or something. I love it. You're such a talented dude.
Give me any random word. You guys pick.
Random word, Sue. Go ahead. Pick a word, Suki.
All right. The only word that came to my mind was New York.
All right.
New York? All right. Go ahead.
I'm in Jersey, not New York. So I don't know what I could sing about. I'm just not sure. 'Cause we're from Jersey, not New York. But I'm gonna give you music anyway, I'm sure. Yeah, they got the pretty lights. Ooh, the apple of my eye. Yeah, it leaves me in surprise. But I'm also in a fright. I don't walk out at night. It's the city. You don't know what people gonna do in the city. But it's still pretty. Oh, New York City.
I love it. Good, man. He's good. So I'm in Jersey too. I'm in Bergen County. You guys in Bergen?
Bergen County.
Essex.
Yeah. Oh, you're in Essex. All right. I got one more challenge. She picked that word. I got one more challenge for you.
Oh, wow. They're really trying to test me. Give me the ukulele, baby. They trying
This
to
is called
your man.
YX. This is called the Yobo. And it's a massage gun. It's one of those massage guns.
We have one of those. It's not called a Yobo.
Yobo. Called the
Yobo. Here we go. This is random. Yo, bro. I don't know what's a Yobo, but it kind of rhymes with tybo. And any other word that ends with O, but still, the fact that you use a vibrator on your neck is concerning. I guess you got muscle aches, but hey, it's all okay. We all have a hard day, so I really just can't hate. Just do your best to relax all those tight muscles. That's why we love Yobo. Get yourself a Yobo. If you're feeling too slow to loosen up those muscles, get yourself a Yobo. Hold on, I better get product placement for this. That was awesome.
That was good, man. That was good.
YX, you're so funny.
YX, guys, thank you so much. You're a beautiful couple. You guys are great.
You really are.
Dude, you want to do that Valentine's song? We'd love to have you on. We'll have a bunch of singers on for that show.
Hey man, we're gonna figure it out, and you already know I'll make something very emotional.
Love you.
And also funny.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you coming on. I'll stay in touch with you guys.
Take care.
Take care, guys.
Take care, guys.
So
it was
cute.
a pleasure.
They are so cute.
Great, right?
You get yourself a Yobo.
Yobo. Yeah,
when your tired muscles are saying, "Oh no!"
Look, we got this show is just jam packed with stuff. We got Will Presti in the on deck circle. We got Will Presti in the on deck circle. But first, Suki, we must pause for this word from your weatherman. We're back right after this.
And now it's time for the Suki and Scott Show Traffic and Weather with David G. the Weatherman.
That's me, David G. Still COVID-free. Thanks, guys. Great to be back in the Suki and Scott Traffic and Weather Studio with all the amenities. And speaking of studios, I had a chance to poke my head into Studio B next door, where they're recording a show with dancing animals. I never saw anything like it. Oh, look! One of them got away. Come on in, little buddy. Okay, let's get right to the weather. The snow is gone, but it's icy out there. You don't believe me? Let's take a look. Just ask this guy. He was shoveling New Jersey, and he wound up in Pennsylvania. All this guy wanted to do was clean off his car. What's so hard about that? And this mother-daughter team doing the ice-capades. Whoa, stop the tape. We got a dancing ape. Hey, big fella, what's your name? Yo, my man, why don't you dance us into our next clip? Here's another guy who wound up in another state. What do you think this Yutz was thinking? 4? You moron. Don't try this at home. What are you guys saying? A dancing cow? Bring him in. Thank you, cow. A wise man once told me the sun will always come out after a big snowstorm. So don't do anything stupid or foolish to get yourself hurt or injured, like these people. What do you think this guy's thinking? That had to hurt. Don't. And it wouldn't be the Suki and Scott Traffic and Weather without a little car crash. Here's one of my favorites from the other day. Can't beat this. What's that? Okay, the party's over. They're telling me to evacuate the studio for some reason.
Suk, somehow I think David G got mixed in with Jumanji somehow. He's in the game.
Forget about that. The bumper cars. I mean, it was good. It was good. It's so good.
Listen, at least he's getting out of these reports unscathed, Suk.
David G, still COVID-free.
Suk, you ready to bring in not one, but two very handsome individuals to this program?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Can it get better looking?
There's one handsome guy.
Philly!
Phil, put your mic on. Unmute your mic. There you go.
Philly!
Now you're BSing us.
Looking
no,
good,
still
Philly.
can't hear him. I can't hear him. Can you hear him, Suk?
No.
Hold on. Let's see. How's now? Phil? Nope, you're on mute.
You're on mute, Phil.
Yeah, log out, come back.
Back out, come back in.
Will Presti's got his mic working. I know that.
Wow, you look
What's
good.
up, guys? Oh,
Yeah,
do I?
Did you get a facelift or something? What's happening there?
No, I finally have some proper lighting, I think, is what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, you did. You changed. You're off the couch.
We're in a new place.
Oh, nice.
We moved. I don't know. It's not quite the same here without all the muggings and the homeless people urinating on our garbage cans, but we're getting used to it. So.
Oh my goodness.
It's good to see you guys. You guys look great.
Yeah, we do. I hear you.
I can't get over it.
Did you get a haircut? You look like you look tighter in the face.
I got a little something here. Maybe my hair is a little like longer but tighter. And then you bring Phil on, and I look like crap now. But no, I might have lost a little weight. Phil, it's his first time on the show,
guys. It's his first time on the show. You got to forgive him.
You got to forgive him.
Figure it out. Come on, Philly kid, you can do it.
He just finished writing the greatest song in history. He was getting ready to hit us with it. Paul McCartney was trying to get the rights.
Phil, it says on my end that your mic isn't connected. Check your wires and everything. Philly kid, you're gonna get it. You get it. It's his first time on, ladies and gentlemen. He's a new guest.
He's a first timer. What's up? How you doing, Suki and Scott?
Good,
Doing
brother.
Good there, Ben. Doing good there, Will. We're just all hanging in there. We've missed you. It's been a minute. We haven't seen you.
It's been a while, but things are good. I mean, you guys are killing it. You got sponsors now. You got logos and things. I wasn't sure I was going to be on the show tonight. My face wasn't on the Instagram flyer, but no big deal there.
You are on the headline, though. You are on the marquee.
Was I? That last guy, XY, was it YX?
He's so funny.
YX, and then Bill
Very
Engvall.
funny.
Philly kid, you good now? No.
This should be a recurring segment. Phil tries to communicate with us.
Phil, keep your mic, your little mic thing keeps going to mute on my end. I see it.
I'm here. I think I hear my echo somewhere. No, I don't anymore. Okay. But that guy's real. That guy's good, man.
Yeah, no, you go on his stuff. It's so funny.
You got
Did you see our bit with Billy Engvall?
Yeah.
I saw the whole thing, the whole show. I've been watching you guys. I miss you guys. I called, no one answers. But
so you moved out of Manhattan into like another apartment. So how's that been for you and the girl?
We're in Bayside now.
Oh, you're in Queens.
We're in Bayside, right by Bell Boulevard. Fans, please don't come rolling up to the house. If you do, bring something from Martha's Bakery. No, honestly, without getting all serious here, the city was just becoming very dangerous. The last thing, we were getting break-ins, we were getting, just a lot of crime, and I was not in like a bad area. It got really bad, and then literally as we pulled away for the last time, the last thing we saw was a guy walking down the street get clubbed over the head with bottle, knocked unconscious, face first, bleeding on the ground, and his bag stolen, and the guy runs off with it, and we called the cops as we pulled away, and he was standing right where we were just standing as we were moving out. So I was like, I'm sorry it had to be you, pal, but thanks for being the sign that I'm doing the right thing by leaving. No, but honestly, I mean, I shouldn't make a joke about it, but yeah, so here we are. It's good. I got my little setup here. I'm hosting a couple of pods that are coming up, some exciting things. This is my little studio here. I got the Will and Suki show. Scott, sorry. We got that coming up. But we'll have you on from time to time, Scott. No, but so things are good. Things are good. That last guy, though, I mean, look, hella gas. You better wipe your ass. Just like Frank Sinatra used to say to the ladies. It's... I was going to rip on that, but then he was so funny and so personable. And and I was like, it's all good. But I got to tell you, I was almost late to the show. I'm glad I got here. I'm a little out of breath because I didn't know. But when you guys said that Salma Hayek's boobs were getting their own show, I ran out and got a 3D television. So I wanted to make sure. It was like Black Friday down there. Let me tell you, people were running out. The only problem is it's not compatible with flat screen. It doesn't. It just doesn't. It's not going to show. So,
did you get some glasses with that little 3D glasses?
I had to move my couch back about 10 inches, not just for me. But they're having trouble though with that show. I don't know if it's going to come out. They said because they're having issues with the title because Twin Peaks is already taken, so they're not sure what they're going to call the show. And Guy Fieri already has the trademark on Triple D, so they're having some trouble with the names. I think they're looking to settle on either Leave It to Cleavage or Friday Night Headlights. So one of those two is what they're going with. That's my own version of making it up on the fly because I legitimately had not heard that story before.
Listen, if OK Magazine and In Touch don't call you for those, they're insane.
I might have to clean them up a little bit, but it's good to see you guys. Look at you. You got Caddyshack going on there. Sook still rocking the clean kitchen. Is it always that clean, or do you clean it up before the show every night?
Her husband, bud.
Because you're making me feel like a slob right now. I feel,
I'm still in my kitchen. I can't find space. I mean, like literally, I don't know where to put anything, and I just am giving up.
Yeah.
I asked my husband to clean up. Like I do have a place in the basement, but it's just a wreck. And you know what? You can only ask so many times before you just say, I don't care right now. It's fine.
Will, hold on for a second because I was just handed this big announcement. I just received my text. Suki, mark it down. What time is it? It's 8:40 here in the East. Rick Springfield will be on next Wednesday, the 10th.
Wow.
Next Wednesday, the 10th, Rick Springfield of General Hospital and Jesse's Girl fame will be on this program on the 10th. Not only that, Will, you're going to love this, okay?
Can I take more?
You listen, hold on to your heart, my friend. Sook, Rick Springfield's coming on next Wednesday. He's got a Valentine's Day special coming out. It's like a little pay-per-view concert that he's doing on Valentine's Day. We are going to have a contest for our viewers, okay? One of our viewers is going to win free access to the Rick Springfield pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
Okay.
Wow.
So what we're going to do is, Suki, we are going to have it where our viewers can sing 30 seconds of any Rick Springfield song. Jesse's Girl. All right, let's bring in Phil because he knows some of those tunes. Philly, you got it?
Testing.
There you go. There you go, Philly kid. Phil, I was just telling everybody Rick Springfield's coming on the show next Wednesday. I was just informed as we speak.
Better love somebody. Isn't that a Rick
Phil, what are some? Give me 3 or 4 of the Rick Springfield tunes, and Willie, we'll get back to your musings.
Oh, it's all good.
Give me, Phil, some of the tunes that he's got. We know Jesse's Girl, because what I want to do is we're gonna have a contest with our viewers. They're gonna be able to email us 30 seconds of video of them singing one of Rick Springfield's
songs. Don't talk to strangers, baby. Don't talk.
Rick Springfield. I don't know.
You better love somebody.
And of course, Jesse,
I've done everything for you.
You've done nothing for me.
It's an affair of the heart.
Yes,
it's an affair of the heart.
Well, listen, so that's the thing. Our email, right? It's Suki Scott Show at Gmail. Suki Scott Show at Gmail. I'll put it up on the site as well. All of our viewers can do it. The winner will get free access to Rick Springfield show on Sunday. And of course, I just want to, give a shout out to our Suki. We have a booker out in the LA Hollywood area, Sharon Olson. Booker extraordinaire, used to be with the Arsenio Hall show. Sharon Olson. She and I talk all the time, and she got us Bill Engvall tonight.
She won't leave me alone every day with the calls.
Sharon's been calling you too, Will?
Every day to get me on the show.
She's trying to get you on this program?
On this program,
I mean, this is to tell you how much we've grown, Will, from the first time we met you. I mean, look
Will, listen, when I tell people that we have a booker in LA, it's almost like you guys are we're bi-coastal now. Sharon Olson. Anybody wants to be on this show,
bi-coastal, bi-curious. It's amazing what you guys are doing these days. It's great. No, you guys are the best damn thing on the internet. And that includes porn.
Listen, don't get crazy, all right?
If you guys hear an echo, by the way.
See where your hands are. Keep your hands
up. Yeah, all right. Hey, I'm pretty talented. I can do feet too. Plus, you don't know where my girlfriend is right now. Hey, But if you guys hear an echo, let me know. I can't do anything about it, but I just a little.
You're good. Listen, man.
Big time.
The floor is yours.
No, I don't know. I'm just gearing up. You talk about Valentine's Day. I know Cuomo, right? He's opening up indoor dining in New York City, opening back up on February 14th.
Mm-hmm.
So, you could add COVID to the list of viruses you might contract on Valentine's Day this year. That'll be fun. But no, listen, the other day on Instagram, I don't know if you guys saw Sofia Vergara. I know you're a fan. I'm assuming we're all fans. She took a few minutes to post some throwback bikini pics. Yeah. And then millions of guys took a few minutes to do something else. She looks, not that she needs throwback pictures. She's amazing now. She'll be like, a forward picture. She looks unbelievable. But
beautiful.
Hey, they officially did this. Josh Duhamel is replacing Armie Hammer in the upcoming Jennifer Lopez movie Shotgun. The only one more relieved than J-Lo, Craft Services. All right. If you guys know the story, Armie Hammer has been accused by 2 ex-girlfriends of telling them he's a cannibal. He wants to remove their ribs, smoke them, and eat them. And the poor guy, I think he misses his ex-girlfriends. I do, because earlier today he was quoted as saying, "I want my baby back, baby back, baby back." So he misses these ladies. He misses them a lot. What a story, Armie Hammer. I don't know, man. It's why you guys watching the Super Bowl this weekend?
Of course. Who's in the Super Bowl again?
I don't know. The Giants and the Jets, I think.
But you got the little Bucks and Chiefs action.
Bucks and Chiefs. Tom Brady, 43 years old, about to become the oldest quarterback ever to play in the Super Bowl.
Crazy, man.
It's going to show his age, I think, if he wins and he looks into the camera and he says, "I'm going to Boca Raton." It's going to be a little different than the Disney World commercial. They already got the bucket of Ensure ready to dump over his head if they win the game. So he's ready to go. But I saw Clooney did an interview. You guys were talking about Clooney earlier. I was telling you it was from Dusk Till Dawn because
I couldn't remember it.
From my age, Salma Hayek in Dusk Till Dawn. That was like, you guys had some of your moments, Suki probably to a lesser extent because women can control themselves. It doesn't take over your life. But Scott and Phil, I know when you guys were growing up, it was, Jane Mansfield and Greta Garbo. But I'm just kidding around. She's on my poster, actually. That's Greta. I don't know if she's behind some. But no, that's Bridget Bard.
Bridget Bard.
Greta Garbo. But anyway, Dusk Till Dawn. That was like when that would come on, you'd like make sure the parents weren't home and like, oh my God, Salma Hayek, what's happening to my body right now?
Pause.
Oh yeah. I don't think we even had pause unless you videotaped it. But Clooney was talking about kind of being cynical about the world, and he's like, he had into a bad motorcycle accident in 2018 in Italy, which kind of sounds like a luxury problem to have. Like I got when I dinged up my motorcycle in Italy. But no, but he said his quote. He said, "What I considered the worst moment of my life, people considered entertainment." Is what he said. So it's kind of the opposite of the Batman and Robin movie he did. What he considered entertainment, we all consider the worst moment of our lives. So it's sort of, contradicts in a way. But COVID is wreaking havoc, guys. I don't know if you guys are concert goers. You guys big? Phil, I'm assuming you are.
Love it, man. Love it. I miss it.
Coachella has just been canceled for the second year in a row. So for the 23rd year in a row, no one will have any recollection of going to Coachella. I don't know. I'm such an old man concert wise. Like I've only my concerts that I've been to, I've never been to like a crazy, like getting wasted, like people getting high concert. My concerts literally are like Billy Joel, Elton John, Journey, Paul McCartney, the Beach Boys, and like classical singer Paul Potts. Like I'm not even joking. I don't see. I'm like when my friends want to go to like a concert, I'm like, what are we gonna do for food? Will we be hydrated? Is there air conditioning? Do we have a seat? I'm like Bernie Sanders sitting there like this. Even when I was like 17, 18 years old, I've just always been an old man like that. It's like very Larry David of me. But I don't know. Suk, I know you were really into like space exploration and stuff like that,
always,
right?
Always.
You love that stuff. So I saw NASA earlier this week, guys. A NASA scientist came out and said that there are less galaxies than we once thought, and it's very possible that we could be forever alone in the universe. And but then the rest of his team rushed out and explained that he's just going through a really bad breakup. So he was just kind of projecting. He was projecting what was going on with him. But yeah, what a dreary thought that is. Although this isn't, I don't even have a joke for this, but a scientist came out recently and said, this is not a joke, that there could be fragments of dinosaur bones on the moon because the Big Bang crater was so impactful that the atmospheric dust and stuff could have shot onto the moon, and there could be actual fragments of dinosaurs on the moon. So I'll have a joke about that next time. Yeah. We'll go to the other coast. Anyone watching from the West Coast, you guys have fans all over. You guys have fans on the moon probably right now. You guys are everywhere.
Possible.
I'm not trying to get political here. I'm not. But San Francisco is in the middle of a budget crisis, and they said that they're about to spend potentially $1 million to remove the names of people like Abe Lincoln from their schools and replace them. And one of the replacement people that they're considering is Jerry Garcia.
Really?
Which to me, although at first I thought it was ridiculous, but when you think about it, Jerry Garcia High kind of makes sense.
That makes sense.
It does, Jerry Garcia High. I feel like, but I don't know. Given the childhood obesity epidemic in our country, I feel like Cherry Garcia High might be a little bit more apropos, Oh, where do you go? I'm over at Cherry Garcia. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, my son, he's at Chunky Monkey Middle School. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. And then, Scott, this is up your alley. Nikki Bella and Dancing with the Stars pro Artem announced they're getting married this Thanksgiving.
Really?
She's the wrestler. He's the dancer, right? They're getting married over Thanksgiving weekend, which I think is perfect timing, by the way, because when you combine a wedding and Thanksgiving, you're guaranteed to have both dancing and a fight. So they're both going to be within their forte, is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are into gaming at all.
Not really.
No, does anybody play video games? Because Tesla came out and said that their Model S and X, or this is Spanish, S-E-X. That's stupid. I just thought of that. Spell sex. But their new S and X models are going to have in-car gaming systems that you can play on the dashboard of the car. Even the Mario Kart players, even the Mario Kart characters were like, that seems a little dangerous. I don't know if you could play it from the seat or if other people, but it's still distracting.
Yeah. No, they have the buttons on the steering wheel.
Cops are going to be pulling over swerving drivers. Get out and show me your thumbs. It's going to be a whole thing, I feel like. But
I love it, man. Listen, I know. Hold on. I know we're deep into this overtime, and it's 8 minutes to 9. I know, Suki, you probably have to go, right?
Oh, I'm all wrapped up. I had one.
You can stay, Will Presti. You can stay.
Yeah, Will.
I'm going to say goodbye, but it's good seeing you, and you look fantastic.
So let me get this,
Willie. Let
Philly,
Suki.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to catch up, Philly the kid.
Yes. See you, Suki.
Suki, you and I would talk a little Rick Springfield later on.
All right.
Bye,
guys.
See you, babe. All right. Suki's gone. Willie Kid.
The face of Discovery Plus.
Yes, Discovery Plus.
I literally had like a half a joke left to do. I feel like I forced her out, guys.
Go ahead.
I'm the guy.
No, I know she had to leave at about 8:30, but I made her stay on.
Oh my God. You know what's funny, Scott? When you guys came back from the little spot you did for the Yobo,
yeah,
Suki was gone, and I didn't want to say anything, but I kind of thought maybe she got really into the commercial and decided
she likes the vibration
massage break. I don't know.
She goes with the bullet look.
But that's look, all that's going on, guys.
It's look, man, don't be such a stranger next time, all right?
You know what? This was a blast. I know your fans are the best.
You make me laugh. That's all I can tell you.
Your fans are the best. They're always so nice to me, Scotty. I'm glad I make you laugh. Phil, it's good to see you, man. We got to start doing this a little bit more often.
Yeah. Same here, man. Funny stuff.
Appreciate it. And now we're officially in a sausage fest.
Where could our folks find you online, bro?
Check me at Twitter on the selfless promotion that I did right there.
Oh, at Will Presti.
At Will Presti. And I also have a pod or two coming up. I host a New York Giants pod called Bleeds Big Blue or Bleed Big Blue. I should probably know the title of it. We do that about once a week. We talk Giants. And then I have another one coming up soon. Still working in branding and getting stuff going. But I just interviewed James Murray from Practical Jokers.
Okay.
So we got some cool people like that lined up, and I'll have some more info for you on that, hopefully in the weeks to come.
Beautiful.
Nice.
You bring gold every time, my friend.
Oh, I try. I have to keep up with you fellas.
I love you, bud.
All right, love you guys too.
We'll talk to you soon.
Scotty, Philly, have a good night.
You're the man, brother.
All right.
That's our guy, Will.
Yeah,
Philly.
My stomach
He's
always
funny,
hurts
man.
after I listen to him.
He makes me laugh, Will. I love him. He's got a good delivery too.
Yeah.
I love it. A lot of sometimes not everybody will get his humor. I get everything he says because I'm right there with him on everything he's saying.
Yeah. He's my kind of humor.
Listen, I need you on your just turn up your mic a little bit on your box.
Test.
There you go. There you go. What was wrong before? Why couldn't we hear you?
Okay, so here's what happened. Earlier today, I had my Audacity software up working on my voiceover stuff, and I left it up. And obviously, you cannot leave that up and talk on the show at the same time.
Yes, you know why? Because Audacity, that program is still using your microphone.
Yes.
That's it. That's all right. Good. I'm glad we figured it out. But listen, Philly, before you sing, I just have to talk. First of all, tonight, amazing show. And it's always amazing that we get to finish off with you every night. But
yeah, real quick, my back has been hurting lately. Would you happen to have anything that might be able to help me with that?
You know what, Phil? You should be getting in the mail anytime now. This Yobo, did you receive it yet or no?
Not yet. It's not here yet.
You should have it any time now. I haven't stopped using it since we got it, and even just sitting here, your back, your neck starting to tighten up. This thing is amazing, man. Listen, folks, trust me. Go to theyobo.com, and it's not like we're trying to sell a product for the hell of it. Suki and I wouldn't do that to you because we've been approached by so many different people. But this is a product that is just phenomenal. It's made beautifully. You carry it around. It works beautifully. And if you put in our Suki and Scott code, the shipping is free. Because I know shipping's usually pretty, it's another $15-20 for shipping these days because everything takes so long to get to you. And you could still get one for Valentine's Day. I think if you order just to be safe, order up until Monday. You can get it for Valentine's Day. Ladies, husbands, your boyfriend, trust me, men really appreciate this stuff. So it makes a great Valentine's Day gift. We would not steer you wrong. And when I say I haven't stopped using this thing, trust me, I haven't stopped using it. It's amazing. But you'll get yours any day, Philly kid.
Can't wait. My back is it needs some help. It needs some help.
I thought you were going to say your back hurts from carrying this show all the time.
Never.
But anyway, listen, so Bill Engvall on tonight. Legendary comedian. What a great guy. You heard him say this is one of the best shows he's been on so far. And that just, that pops me silly right there.
And that's saying a lot because he's been doing shows for like 40 years.
No, I know. The guy was just on Kelly Clarkson. I was goofing around with him at the beginning. I'm like, your publicist, you're going on with Suki and Scott. You're like, who the hell are these people? And then YX, I don't know if you saw him on. He was great with his girl. What a gorgeous wife, and he's a great guy. And I mean, just what a great couple, funny guy. I think he said he'll be part of our Valentine's Day special, Phil, which you, of course, will be. I don't know. You want to do 4 or 5 songs on that one? What do you want? It's your show.
Hey, I'll just start knocking them out and sending them to you. You use however many you want.
Yeah, man. You just, cover up some, ballads, some love songs, and we're going to put together a nice little Valentine's Day special. Hosted, of course, probably by Grandma Stanford, because she'll be alone on Valentine's Day with nothing else to do. And before you sing, let's just talk. We got to talk Springfield. We were talking about getting him on the show, right? We were, our girl Sharon Olson over in LA reached out. She pulled some strings. checked in with some contacts. Nice. We finally got Springfield on the show. And listen, what I want our viewers, I want somebody, Phil, because you're going to be one of the judges on this thing. I want one of our viewers to win that free all-access pass to his special on Sunday.
No doubt.
And all you have to do is pick one of his songs. Listen, you want to do Jesse's Girl? Jesse is a friend. I know he's been a good friend of mine.
Don't talk to strangers.
Baby, don't you talk to strangers.
It's an affair of the heart.
Right? And the other one, which is always, he's got so many songs, but I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me.
Yeah.
Listen, all you guys have to do is use your phone, record yourself singing 30 seconds. 30 seconds. That's all we need of a Rick Springfield song. You send it to us, SukiScottShow@gmail.com. SukiScottShow@gmail.com. We'll look through them. We'll pick the top 3, and then we'll pick a winner. And that person, free Rick Springfield on Sunday on Valentine's Day.
Woohoo! Can't beat a deal like that.
Yeah. So it's going to be great, bud. So we got so many great shows coming up. And listen, we keep strolling. By the way, lots of big announcements coming up over the weeks. We got a lot of good things cooking. They're almost done. We'll be talking about it soon. But let's get to business as usual here in the OT. And, of course, that is you singing some tunes, Philly Kid.
Yeah, I will. But I just got to say that, this show just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's the show to be on, in the world right now.
Phil, I don't know what to say. It was a hobby. I got to start every night. I'm putting up different posters back here. I'm going to have to get more just to keep switching up. I got my color Caddyshack in here. You didn't even notice that. That's a different one than the other one.
That's nice. That's nice. Love me some Dangerfield and all those guys.
That's so funny, man. So good. But anyway, let's get you singing because I know that's what everybody wants to hear. And it is Thursday, so you and I have to talk off air eventually about what our duet this weekend will be. Maybe we do Jesse's Girl in honor of Rick Springfield coming on.
Hey, that works for me.
All right.
Talk about it. But anyway, I've been reading on social media because I don't really watch the news, but seeing on social media that Engelbert Humperdinck, I guess he and his wife had COVID and they're not doing very well.
Did they?
And and he's actually asking for prayers for his wife. So, he's one of my favorite singers. I'm a big fan of his. So I'm going to ask for everyone to send prayers to Engelbert and his wife, and I'm going to do one of his songs.
Nice. Light it up, baby.
So I sing you to sleep after the loving with a song that I wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything I'm feeling face to face. I just seem to go dry. But I love you so much that the sound of your voice can get me high. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. And thanks for turning me into someone. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes and the love on your face. It's so real that it makes me want to cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Hope you get well.
Beautiful. What a great song. So I sing you to sleep. That's one of the all-time I know I like to say chorus, but usually it's called the hook, right? That's one of the all-time great hooks. I think everybody always knows that one. They might not know who sings it,
right?
But they always know. So I sing you to sleep, right? If you're a 40 and above, you're gonna know exactly what song that is. If you don't, shame on you.
Right. So anyway, I hope he and his wife are doing well. Hey,
Excellent.
I don't know if you've ever put a call out to this guy. I'm going to do one of his songs. I've been a fan of his since I was a kid.
Who?
That's Donny Osmond.
Oh, you know what? I can't believe you just said that.
Really?
Do you remember we had David Osmond on?
Yeah.
I think it was before the summer because I don't think Suki had gone on hiatus yet.
Right.
I think it was either before or right after the summer. I just emailed David the other day. I said, "Hey man, if you could, I'd love to have Donnie and or Marie on. If you could let them know." And I sent them the info, and I literally just sent that. It's funny. So yeah, we're working on that. I'd love to have them on.
Nice. He's a good dude, man. And I've been listening to his song. When I was a kid, I was like 10 years old, and Donny Osmond was big then. And and I would put my sister's record on, and I'd be in front of the mirror with the hairbrush.
Right. And was it what Puppy Love? Right? Was the song?
Yeah. Let's see. There's Puppy Love and Go Away, Little Girl.
Go away, little girl.
Sweet and Innocent and all those. But anyway, I'm going to do kind of a grown-up version of Go Away, Little Girl.
All right. Yeah, because I know you're not getting all those high notes in there, right?
No. I brought the key way low.
You brought it down into a country version. Go ahead, buddy.
Go away, little girl. Go away, little girl. I'm not supposed to be alone with you. I know that your lips are sweet, but our lips must never meet. I'm dating somebody else. I must be true. Go away, little girl. Go away, little girl. It's hurting me more each minute that we delay. When you're near me like this, you're much too hard to resist. So go away, little girl, before I beg you to stay. Go away.
I mean, he and his sister go, she's a little bit country. He's a little bit rock and roll. It's good stuff. All I know is, who was it? Oh, it was BJ Thomas. Remember we had BJ Thomas on, and I'm like, Phil, one of these days we're gonna have BJ Thomas on, and we're gonna sing "Raindrops Keep Falling
on My Head."
I'm telling you, Rick Springfield. I always said one of these days I gotta sing Jesse's Girl for Rick Springfield.
Yeah,
and I'm finally gonna get to do that. Or as my mother calls him, Rick Springsteen. She likes to call. She gets him and Bruce mixed up. So, but it's gonna be great. So, and I know all of our viewers sending those email. Do it right now. Get your camera up. Just give us a 30 seconds of a Rick Springfield tune. And I think it's about a $29.99 pay-per-view on Sunday for the Rick Springfield Valentine's Day concert. So it's not this Sunday, a week from Sunday.
Sweet.
Which is it's gonna be great. So we're gonna have a good time.
Get your emails in, folks. It's gonna be a good one.
Send them in, because then we'll make you guys part of the show. We'll have some fun, because we know you can't all have lousy voices. And then I can critique your singing just like you do to me. It's going to be great. Don't worry. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't do any No Simon Cowell. No Simon Cowell.
No. Of course not. We love our viewers.
Yeah.
What do you like now?
Hey, let's do a little. There's another throwback to some Paul Anka.
Wait, don't wait. Paul Anka. Good morning, yesterday. Is that the one?
No, this one's Put Your Head on My Shoulder.
Oh, okay. Equally as good. Go ahead.
Yeah. Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight. Show me that you love me too. Put your lips next to mine, dear. Won't you kiss me once, baby? Just a kiss goodnight, and maybe you and I will fall in love. People say that love is a game you just can't win. If there's a way, I'll find it someday, and then this fool will rush in. Put your head on my shoulder. Whisper in my ear, baby, words I want to hear. Tell me that you love me too.
Put your head on my shoulder. Wa-na-na-na. Whisper in. And Paul Anka, of course, the good morning, yesterday. You wake up and that's like on every This Is Your Life video.
Yeah.
Then suddenly it's hard to find. The memories are in your mind. Remember? Do you remember the time of your life?
Yeah, that one and that one. Having my baby. What a lovely way of saying how much you love me. You're having my baby. I always thought that was kind of a different song.
Phil, can I just run down for you who's on this program next week?
Please do.
On Monday, Steve Guttenberg makes his triumphant return from his technical difficulties.
Sweet.
Steve Guttenberg, actor, producer, director. Everybody loves Steve Guttenberg. We also have a fantastic singer on night by the name of Monique McCall. Wonderful singer. You guys are going to love her. On February 10th, we just mentioned Rick effing Springfield is on the program. Okay. And now I gotta do a little moving around. So we might have our Spidey Magic. You remember Spidey, great magician.
Yeah.
Or Megan Farrell, who is a great musician, is not a magician, but a musician. And then February 11th, which is Thursday, we've got a trio of people who are doing a tribute concert for Carole King, James Taylor, Carly Simon. So each person has their own. So it's two girls and a guy. And they, I guess, I don't know if they actually, if they must sound exactly like them because it's a tribute show.
Right.
So we're going to have Carole King tunes, James Taylor, Carly Simon on the following Thursday.
Nice.
And then it just keeps going. It keeps going. Just keeps going. So we got some good stuff coming up.
Awesome, man. Bigger and bigger. Suki and Scott is the place to be.
Keep going. You know what? It's 9:13. Let's take it till 9:20 tonight. We're going longer. Every night the show goes longer. It was only supposed to be an hour.
That's because there's such supply and demand, right?
I know the time goes so fast. And listen, you sing. I'm going to yobo myself for a little while.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you want to do now?
Sing a little 3 Times a Lady.
Oh, I love that. Go ahead.
Thanks for the times that you've given me. The memories are all in my mind. And now that we've come to the end of our rainbow, there's something I must say out loud. You're once, you're twice, 3 times a lady, and I love you. Yes, you're once, twice, baby. Oh, you're 3 times a lady, and I love you. I love you. When we are together, all the moments I cherish. With every beat of my heart, to touch you, to hold you, to feel you, oh, to need you. There's nothing to keep us apart. Oh, times a lady.
Nice. When we are together. Listen, that's Phil. That's a good Valentine's Day song to do right there. You put a little music behind you.
That may be be on the show.
little schmool music behind you.
That may be on the show.
Yeah. Let me see. Would Jesse's Girl be a good duet for us? I think it might. That might work.
Jesse's Girl.
Right? You know, I wish that I had Jesse's Girl. Dun, 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 dun. Where can I find a woman like that? Yeah, I think we should. I think we're going to do that one. That would be good for us.
I think that'll be a good duet.
I think everybody's always like, hey, why are you always in your car when you're singing these songs? Because I remember to do them when I'm sitting in a parking lot at Home Depot, for God's sakes.
Yeah, well, not only that, man. I mean, people spend so much time in their cars; it's comfortable. And hey, I went viral sitting in a police car singing a song. So
absolutely, man, absolutely. You get good reverb in the car.
Yeah. Jesse is a friend. Yeah, I know.
He's been a good friend of mine. Lately, something's changed. It ain't hard to define. Jesse's got himself a girl, and I want to make her mine. 'Cause she's watching him with those eyes. Yeah,
and
that's a
she's
good one.
Loving him with that body, I just know it.
And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Oh, Phil, that's a viral duet right there. That's gonna be viral.
Yeah,
it's gonna be viral.
We're gonna have.
And then Then what we do is when Rick comes on Wednesday, I slip it in there. So he's got to sit. I'll play a few minutes of it for him. It's great, Phil. This is going to be great.
And if he stays, then we'll have a great show.
Right. If he stays after we play that, we know we're in. That's another guy who's going to be like, how do you have me on the Suki and Scott show? Who the hell are these people? And then by the time we're done, he's going to go, you know what? This is one of the best shows I've been on so far.
Exactly. Just like everybody does.
Love it. You want to do another one? Okay, do another. Let's make it a 4 solo night for you.
I'm going to make a short one because I practice my my voiceover stuff all day. And my throat is about gone.
Janice Cook says you should try to get your beautiful wife on with you for Valentine's Day. That's probably like an impossibility, I bet, right?
Yeah, no, my wife is the total opposite of me when it comes to, you know, when I walk into a room, I'm like, hey, I'm here. You guys can feel free to look over here at me. And my wife is the, you know, I start hamming it up, and my wife is the exact opposite. She doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't want anybody looking at her. She doesn't want to be the center of attention.
That's true. I'd same with mine. I can't even film her on the family videos. She always, flips me the bird.
Yeah, we can't put that on there.
So funny.
Oh,
How do you want to finish it off, baby? Who do you want to finish it off with?
Let's do a little Motown and oh gosh, I'll just sing the song. I can't remember the name of the group. It'll come to me. Baby love, my baby love, I need you. Oh, how I need you.
Supremes?
Yeah, Diana Ross and the Supremes. How do you forget that? But now it's time for you to go. It breaks my heart and leaves me sad. Tell me you will be happy in your heart. 'Cause baby love, my baby love, be missing you. Oh, I miss kissing you. Instead of leaving us, let's do some kissing and making up. Don't throw our love away. In my arms, why don't you stay? I need you. Oh, baby love. I need you, baby, baby. Oh, my baby love. Diana Ross.
You know what song I used to love? Because I remember it was in the movie. Oh, I'm losing my mind, Phil. I can't remember. Robert Wall was in it. Tony Danza. His name was Newbaum Turk. It was one of those 50s movies. God dang it. But anyway, the song the Supremes sing it. Whenever you're near, I hear a symphony. Yep, you know that tune?
Was it Hollywood Nights?
Yes, Hollywood Nights. There you go, bud.
Yeah,
That's it. I love that tone. Right. It's whenever you're near, I hear a symphony. Da 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 da. Right? That's a good tune.
Yeah, that's a really good tune, and almost as good as
it's you're giving me a true love, and every day I thank you, love, for a feeling that's so new, so exciting, so inviting, baby. Whenever you're near, I hear a symphony. Take it, Phil.
Stop in the name of love before you break my heart.
Think it over.
In the name of love before you tear it apart. Think it over. Yeah.
It's so funny. All right, I got one more before I go up to my comfy couch and watch a couple episodes of Blacklist. You know what's great? Because I've been going to the gym because I've been eating right and going to the gym now. I'm trying to stay, buffed up like you.
Yeah.
And I put Blacklist on my phone on the treadmill.
Oh my God.
And before I know it, I've walked for like 45 minutes. And it's great. I watch the show, you don't even realize you're walking. And I'm nice and warmed up, sweaty, ready to go, man. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, you got me hooked on that show. I've been watching it. I watched the one tonight about what's the guy? The paid killer, the stew meat or something like that. The stew maker.
Oh, the stew maker. Yeah, the guy. Maker. Yeah. He basically puts the acid in the bathtubs, right?
Yeah, that guy was creepy now.
Oh my God. It's amazing how they come up with new scenarios every show. 155 episodes. It's insane.
Yeah, but if still want to get James Spader on the show.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. That'd be amazing. I want to do one more solo for you, and then we'll call it a night. Because, yeah,
having my baby.
I'm a woman.
Way of saying how much you love me. You're having my baby. What a lovely way of saying what you're thinking of me. I know what my wife was thinking when she was like 8 months pregnant. I know what she was thinking of me. I can see your face is glowing. Yeah, it's glowing. All right.
Yeah, it's glowing. Philly, let me just say, good night, sweetheart. Well, It's time to go.
Good,
Good
night,
night,
sweetheart.
sweetheart. Well,
Oh, it's time
to
go.
go.
Bum, bum, bum. We hate to leave you, but we really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Good night, everybody. We love you.